Thousands of men and women have moved to Christchurch to help with the rebuild. But is the city the land of prosperity, as its leaders have been claiming? Major has been staying at the Christchurch City Mission for the last month. He moved to Christchurch with the hope of finding a job and accommodation, and although he has now taken on a role as a labourer, he still has no bed other than the one at the mission.
I've just been down here for the last 4 weeks, and the only best place that sort of helped me is the City Mission, and that's my story.
He's not the only one who has struggled to adjust to life in the Garden City. Christchurch City Missioner Michael Gorman says that since the earthquakes, maybe as many as 30 overseas migrants have taken shelter at the mission.
And sometimes people are not that well prepared and they come without doing their homework, I guess. But we certainly need a workforce in Christchurch, and I guess we have to welcome them and to cater for them.
The men's night shelter is free for anyone who needs it. The mission staff provided dinner, supper and breakfast. Washing machines, washing powder, showers and toilets are also available.
We have them perhaps up to a month. We have to ask them to move on after that time.
Tenants Protection Association manager Helen Gattoni says the number of migrants who have stayed at the mission since the earthquakes is shocking. She's concerned their presence is putting extra pressure on the mission.
Perhaps then creating a situation where the other homeless people who would traditionally reside at the mission are not able to access the living space at the mission.
The homeless community shares a mixed view on whether the city mission should be looking after migrants. One person told CTV News off camera they now thought of the mission as the backpackers for migrants. However, an advocate for the homeless says that anyone who needs help should receive it.
If people come here, we'll just feed anybody that comes, and we've had backpackers here at different times.
Associate Earthquake Recovery Minister Nikki Wagner says the migrants needing shelter at the mission have arrived on visitor visas and haven't planned ahead.
New Zealanders are generous people. We do not want to see people sleeping on our streets, but I certainly think people should think before they come, understand that there is a tight accommodation situation here, and try and make plans before they arrive.
Labour's Christchurch Central candidate Tony Milne says the fact migrants are now seeking shelter is further proof Christchurch is experiencing a housing crisis.
There's just this massive shortage of supply of housing. We've got massive pressure on rentals. Rents have increased 41% in the last 4 years, and it's not just migrant workers.
Government figures estimate between 5,000 and 7,000 people are homeless. Some are staying with friends and couch surfing. However, others are living on the street or out of their cars. The fact that migrants are no exception shows that this housing crisis or challenge doesn't discriminate. Marcus Gibbs, CTV News.